I would imagine I've had one a year. Maybe not the first couple of years, but I mean, I had two or three. And one thing you'll find, I had this conversation with Mick Foley, is once you get a couple, boy, it doesn't take much to give you another one.
Interesting.
You know, and it's just.
Did you have any at Tennessee playing basketball?
Yeah, I got up and did it in practice, and woke up with where am I? And we had a tartan floor, but and I like that's going to stop you from.
Right. Yeah.
Your brain's still going to bash out your skull.
So, what's your thoughts on this? The Concussion Legacy Foundation, just in general. I think it's a great organization because I believe these problems are very real, and even though the NFL likes to say that the football doesn't call concussions, we all know that's ridiculous.
Well, when you look at people that do this ignorant denial, like for how many years did Big Tobacco, tell everybody, and you can go back and watch the footage of them, with their experts saying it causes absolutely no health problems, and here's a person that has lung cancer that's never smoked a cigarette. Explain that, and with the brain, with the great thing they're doing with the concussion is they're actually finding tests to see. The thing right now is basically you have to be dead, and they have to take your brain and do it. But they're finding tests that are finding proteins and indicators that are going to be helpful to diagnose people that have it before they pass. So by the guys giving their brains, it's given a chance for the foundation to do increase research and awareness to the point where people will know, far ahead of time that this is something that, and early prevention in medicine is usually something that, not early prevention, but early indication. Usually, if somebody has these proteins and enzymes that are found in their brain tissue, or their spinal fluid, and maybe you could tell somebody, okay, well maybe you've had enough.
Mm-hmm.
And they can get out of it. But, my whole thing is when there's lawsuits all the time on these concussions, and my whole thing is you've also got to be a realist if you're one of the athletes. I didn't get into wrestling not thinking I wasn't going to get hurt. I knew I was going to get hurt. And when I got my bell rung the first time, I knew it wasn't going to be the last.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you lace them up, Dr. Death was one of the guys that, said it best. He says, you can call it whatever you want to, kid, but it's still a fight game.
It really is, and literally and figuratively, certainly, without a doubt.